Hey everybody, Felix Stoffelbaker here. Wanted to make a video about Block 1 and just them being a billionaire startup and how people aren't taking that into consideration. If you take a regular company, just a regular guy starting up a company on his own, there's hurdles and things that startups go through, growing processes, iterations, failures, all different types of things that cause setbacks or direction changes or company changes, all those different types of things. And the same thing plays out on the billionaire level. Imagine if, as a startup, starting just as small, was started by the top billionaires in the world, the top hedge fund managers, and the top people who invest money for a living, put their personal capital into something that they believed in, and were trying to basically repeat the startup process as if you were broke starting a company, but do that as a multi-billionaire and start off in your baseline in multi-billions. And when something like that occurs, I believe it's a rare opportunity, it's a rare time. It's really the only time I can think of that a dozen or more, probably even multiple dozens of billionaires and venture capitalists and hedge fund managers and money managers and macro investors and government people and central banks and central bank people all putting heavy amounts of money into a company that's quote unquote brand new. A few years ago it was absolutely brand spanking new, and now it's starting to establish itself. It's got a few projects out, and some in pilot, some in iteration mode, and just transitioning to new ideas before launching. And we see these people betting on themselves, betting with successful people, betting on people who have a proven track record. And that's what the opportunity of a $1 billion startup can do, is turn capital as little as lunch money into life-changing money, life-changing opportunities. And these people are taking full advantage, and they're stacking their pockets. They know everything's regulatorily clear with EOS. They know it's a solid investment. They know Bitcoin is, and they're stacking as much as they can. And when their bags are full, that's when you'll hear about it. That's when they'll pitch it to you. That's when they'll try to dump some 3 and 4 digit EOS onto you and have you carry their bags all the way to the bank. And they'll be making 100 to 1000x their profit, because that was the plan all along. This has been in the decade, more than a decade worth of planning. So for them to turn around right now, or for them to not let it work out right now, or all that work and effort to go to waste right now doesn't make a lot of sense, especially when you give the people involved, the quietness around those people who've been involved, and all of the technological advances and layers that allow EOS to do and be what it is, versus the other hype coins and projects and people with fanboys and moon boys and people who haven't done the necessary research. I mean, we're right on the cusp, and these people put their bet on EOS, and I just think that people aren't taking that into consideration, and it's gonna come back to bite them if they don't take advantage of it. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffelbaker out.